everyone and welcome to the Cop Council. The Reds have won. They've actually won a game. Oh, it's only been a week, but still the Reds have won. They've beaten Bournemouth by 2-1. Get in there. Liverpool are only 3 wins away now from clinching their first Premier League trophy in 30 years, or first league trophy then I can say in 30 years. But yet again, another one of those performances, but we will dive into it, and I will be talking about it in today's video. So if you could make my day a lot better than what it's already been, please give the video a massive like. It would be massively appreciated if you could do so. Also, please share out the video and please share out the channel as well. Like I said, it would be massively appreciated. And also as well, if you could hit the subscribe button right now, it would be massively appreciated. Also, just build the community up, guys. Obviously, I just want to thank, each and every one of you that have subscribed already. And, if you are new to the Cop Council and watching this for the first time, then please smash the subscribe button. And also, as well, before I forget, also go and follow us on Twitter and Instagram as well. Should be down on the bottom anyway, at the Cop Council on Twitter and Instagram, if I've edited it in. Hopefully I have. If not, it's in the video description down below. Our Facebook's there as well. So if you guys, are on Facebook, then, join our group over on there as well. But let me dive in then to the game, and I got the starting 11 prediction correct. It's probably the first time, or one of the first times I've probably done it. I probably could go back in a couple of videos. I've probably got a few right, but I was pretty happy about this. A few people were like, no, Robbo should play, and it's like, no, James Milner should play, and he did. And what a performance he did have. But we will talk about that later on in the video. But I got the starting 11 prediction right. Obviously it was Adrian in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and then Virgil and Gomez, the centre-back partnership with James Milner as well as left-back. So, I got that right. I'm still very happy about that. And then it was Fabinho, Ox and Gini in the middle, and then our front three. I think that was pretty much, what Klopp was going to go for. One other thing as well I do have to say as well is, there's been some good news as well after the game in Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson will be returning to full training tomorrow. That was, I think, confirmed by James Pearce, so that's fantastic news. Just want to say that before I forgot. Knowing me, I'll probably forget to say it, and then after, when I'm editing it, it's like, oh crap, I should have said that. But it's good news that Jordan Henderson is back and potentially could be back for the Atletico game. Absolutely fantastic news. But going on to the game then, and 12:30 kickoff. We all hate 12:30 kickoff. It's a horrible time to kick off, and Anfield felt like it. Obviously I didn't go to the game, but just feeling it off TV, and the atmosphere was a bit slow, but at the beginning it was quite loud, and you could tell that people were up for it. And within 9 minutes of that though, Bournemouth went 1-0 up. We wanted to get off to the mark. Obviously we've had a terrible week, with losses to Bournemouth and Chelsea, and it was time to bounce back up. But unfortunately for us, Bournemouth scored in the 9th minute, and that was due to Callum Wilson. But there was a bit of controversy with that after Callum Wilson did push Joe Gomez in the back to gain the ball, and then I think he passed it off to somebody, I can't remember who it was, and they slotted it behind Gomez and Virgil, and Callum Wilson was there. Then for me it's a foul. If you guys didn't see it on TV, me personally, I thought it was a foul. I don't know where VAR was. It wasn't clear and obvious, but it was it was a foul. Commentary kept on saying it was a foul. I think if you were a blind man, you could be able to see it was a foul. So, VAR and the referees having an absolute stinker. They need to do something about this, because, it was a foul. Let's be honest, it was a foul. And apparently, during, I think towards the second half, it was said that the referee saw it and didn't deem it as a foul. So if the referee doesn't, then due to the rules being as they are, then it won't get overturned at all. So they do need to change the rules in that aspect. But luckily for us, we were able to turn it around, and thankfully as well, because I think if we had lost this game as well, I could see a lot of people losing their heads. But yeah, the Reds then, they bounced back, before kickoff. I think BT, they caught James Milner saying, if we lose, if we are behind in the game, we need to keep up the tempo, we need to keep on going and keep on fighting. And that's what the Reds did for the first half. They had to grind out this result today. And in the 25th minute, I think it was a ball from, I think it was Fabinho to Mane sprints through. It looks like, he could take his opportunity. He passes it to Mo. It's an absolute terrible pass, and I mean absolute terrible pass. It was terrible, but luckily Mo managed to control it and slot it in the bottom right corner to give the Reds their goal, the first goal in like a week. I made the joke after the Chelsea game that Liverpool won't be able to score again, but yeah, the Reds were lucky with that. And Mo Salah is 100th Premier League game for Liverpool, and luckily he was able to slot it home. I think now it's only Alan Shearer that's got more goals than him in 100 Premier League starts, so that's absolutely fantastic. And Mo, he has been a little bit of underappreciated. I think a lot of people have been saying, the Mo Salah song hasn't been sung at Anfield quite as much as it has in recent weeks. So, it does need to come back at Anfield. It was a bit of it today, but still, it wasn't as what it has been. So, get the Mo Salah song back, because he deserves it. And, what a player our Egyptian king is. But then, Liverpool just kept on going. There wasn't like if Liverpool were just, sitting back. Bournemouth did have a few chances as well. They did bring the fight to us. These teams in the relegation zone, they are bringing the fight to us. But in the 33rd minute, then Liverpool made it 2-1 due to Sadio Mane's goal. And yeah, it was a very good goal as well. I actually can't remember how it was scored now. My mind's gone completely blank. But anyway, Sadio Mane scored the second goal for Liverpool, and I still can't remember it. So sorry for that. But yeah, I can't remember it. I'm recording this a couple of hours after the game as well. Sorry if you can see the blur. The window, but it's a horrible blur. And for some reason it won't go, so yeah, I do apologize for that. And hopefully in tomorrow's video it won't be there, so thankfully that won't be there. But still, Liverpool made it 2-1 due to Sadio Mane's goal. And yeah, if we go into the second half, well, we go into the end of the first half then, and to be fair, Liverpool controlled the game towards the end of the first half, but still Bournemouth did have a few chances. I think Adrian, he mistimed a few things today, and he did look a bit, well, like a goalkeeper that has been on the bench for quite a while. And obviously due to Alisson being out, that was the case for that. But fortunately, it didn't cost us anything. But moving on then into the second half, Gini Wijnaldum, I thought he had a very good second half. I thought, box to box, very, very good for him. But yeah, we just kept up the pace yet again. And, Liverpool looked more controlled in the second half. It wasn't like the blistering Liverpool that we've seen against Bournemouth in the past, where we've, slaughtered them 4 or 5-0. I think that, it's one of these things where I think Liverpool, they've done so far this season. They've grinded out results. They've grinded out, to get all 3 points, and they did very well in that. Bournemouth, I think, had very limited chances in the second half. But for me, Liverpool controlled the second half. Obviously, no goals come from it. There was one, speaking of Bournemouth having a chance, there was one chance that I think it was Ryan Fraser chipped the ball over Adrian. Adrian come out way too early, and James Milner cleared it, and to make it, still Liverpool 2-1. And to be fair, James Milner, for me, he was brilliant today, for obviously filling in for Andrew Robinson. I did think he was very, very good today, but we will move on to our man of the match in a little bit. But still, Liverpool's second half, they had chances. Sadio Mane in one chance, he just like flip-flops the ball around the defender and then curls it, and it almost goes in the top corner if it wasn't for the woodwork. And yeah, unfortunately for Mane, he couldn't get his second goal of the game. But moving away then from the actual game then, because there wasn't really much chances, anything else than that. Obviously, Bobby Firmino having chances yet again. Obviously, he didn't score again tonight, today. So, that his record at Anfield is still ongoing. He hasn't scored a goal this season. We want him to get his goal. That, for me, would be the nice thing. If Bobby could get his goal at Anfield and us winning the league like that. But obviously, that depends on other results now. But still, moving away from the game then, like I said, James Milner had, James Milner, for me, had, probably the best game, and for me, he was man of the match as well. So please let me know your man of the match in the comment section down below. But for me, yeah, James Milner, man of the match. I do have to say though, fair play to Joe Gomez. Like I said, it was kind of his, well, it wasn't his mistake, but he did switch off a little bit after that foul for the first goal. But fair play to him. Look at Dejan Lovren this week, and sorry to point out Dejan Lovren, but his head went after fighting with Troy Deeney. To be fair to Joe Gomez, he kept his head down. He did, regain, his authority then in that defence, and fair play to him. He had a very, very solid game after that goal was conceded. So fair play to Joe Gomez. Like I said, I thought Gini had an okay game as well. I thought he was quite good. Ox as well, another one, constantly on the ball, trying to get a goal, trying to get an assist. Mo as well, I thought was pretty good. So, a few players, but for me, man of the match goes to James Milner. And as well, guys, obviously, that we did have to think about Atletico. Obviously, that game is on Wednesday. Like I said at the beginning of the video, Jordan Henderson could be back as well. So that's fantastic news. So, very good for Liverpool, obviously, going back now 25 points clear. Obviously, City got a few games in hand now, but still, the Reds are 25 points clear. Only 3 wins now away from that glorious trophy that we've all been wanting for, forever, it seems. But still, only 3 wins away now, which would be absolutely fantastic when we reach there. I think City play 3 times, before Liverpool play again in the Premier League, which could be, Liverpool could win the Premier League without even playing a game. That's how much, Liverpool can win. But, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Like I said, let me know your man of the match as well in the comment section down below. And, hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic day after the win. But yeah, put whatever you want as well in the comment section down below. Your thoughts about the game, your thoughts about the referees, the atmosphere at Anfield, anything like that. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will reply to all of your comments in the comment section down below. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it from me. I'm going to be back tomorrow with a live stream. I did put out on Twitter, what would you like the match reaction to be, and a pre-recorded video did win. But tomorrow I am going to be back with a live stream as well, try and interact with you guys. I haven't done one in quite a while, so I will be back with a live stream video. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council. The Reds are back winning yet again, and let's hope now that we can keep this form up going for Atletico. Like I said, I've been Connor from the Cop Council, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ra.